What's up, guys? Matthew, you're going to watch Season 3, Episode 17 of My Hero Academia. We are in the midst of the provisional license exam thingy-majiggy. Very hectic, very chaotic, a lot of characters, a lot of cool-ass powers from a lot of no-named bums, no offense. It's chaotic. I mean, I would assume that everyone's split up and we're going to see some, maybe groups form. Right now, obviously, the only group we know is formed is Deku, Ochako, and Sero. Surprisingly, I love me getting some Sero focus with some two major characters. Todoroki's by himself, Bakugo's by himself. I would assume. Like I said, I'm still so scared that none of us, or not none of us, that most of us aren't going to pass at all. And I don't know. But the other big thing, I'm 99% positive that Toga is here. I know that freaky ass. I know that freaky ad demeanor from everywhere, from anywhere. I know that those weird smiles, the blushing, the creepy, perverty sentences said to Deku, the taunting towards Ochako. I think that's Toga. With some cool-ass power. Cool-ass power! I gotta be honest. So, I'm excited to see how she plays into it. No, also, not just Toga, but I mean, a part of me kind of feels like if Toga's here, then a couple other members of the League of Villains might slip in. I mean, that's the thing, like, I would assume at some point we're going to get an in-depth look at the League of Villains, not just like new members or anything like that, or hierarchies, but personal lives, backstories, flashbacks. So that's another thing too, like, as a League of Villains, it's not like our students, they like go to school and they live in dorms, so they're with each other all the time. You know what I mean? The League of Villains aren't like hanging out with each other 24/7. It's almost like it's their job. They go do evil stuff as their job together. Toga can just go fuck around and hang out by herself outside of work. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And like the final thing I'll say about Toga before I get in the episode, I don't know if this is a complete facade, if she's somehow snuck in, or she, you know what I mean? I would assume there's like papers and documents to get you into this thing. So I don't know if she's completely snuck herself in, or she's just like genuinely a student of a big, you know, hero school. And at day she plays hero, fake hero. At night she plays villain. So I'm interested to learn more about her eventually. I don't think it's gonna come anytime soon, but you know. But I'm ready to get into it. If you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the flying through actions up on Patreon. I'm probably a decent amount of episodes ahead. If you check the YouTube comments, it'll say the exact episode I'm currently on. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. Let's get into it. It's fucking stupid ass Power Ranger people.
Looks like a quirk that makes things bigger.
That is such a cool power, dude. My God, what is... You got Logias? What's going on?
Keep attacking! Don't let up!
Saijin School has a lot of really good powers. Bum-ass character design, really cool powers.
And physical attacks from my ice. They've worked out a way to counter everything I have.
Like, can I be... This is a stupid thing. This is stupid. The Saijin kids are stupid. Why are we 10v1ing one singular, really, really strong person if the point of this is to get as many points or eliminate as many people as possible? And it's not like if the 10 of us beat Todoroki, we all get points. No, only one gets the point.
Yes! Surround him! In that case, I'm guessing that this tank is full of the real thing.
Damn!
He got us!
Let's just fucking blow up everyone in here. Todoroki just murdered people. He straight up murdered people.
He's crazy.
Stop. Oh my God, he's just gonna plop the ball. Plop your balls on him.
The targets can also determine who's responsible each time one of them is hit. Based
Nice
on the
job.
student's location.
What is that thing in the back?
Let's have a look at the video. Certainly.
Were you a student?
Arm duplication, a sound wave manipulator.
Is this an actual... Are you guys students?
To make things.
Yo, that quirk is awesome. It can tell what people's quirks are?
It seems that our prey has been decided.
Oh, this is like some fucking
Please
private
gather
school?
The other ladies. Yes.
Private
I'm
women's
sorry.
school?
The formula for my success.
In
is
Telly?
flawless. What an excellent day for an exam.
You're kind of creepy, I ain't gonna lie.
So they've all passed?
What's up?
I'm a huge fan of Stampman! I love a hero who's
This guy's a fanboy. I kind of like him.
Don't panic, but do consider that your time is almost up. Good luck.
Having any luck, Shoji?
It's no
Creepy
use.
ass. Hey, Shoji with the girls, man.
We're in another area.
Shoji getting game.
Yaoyorozu,
What?
you heard that right? Less than half of the spots remain.
We should probably give up on finding everyone. We need to fight for
Yeah, no. Give up on. Hey, fuck these other guys. I want my license.
their companions were defeated, and they're running away to hide in here.
No, that's not what this sounds like. They're not stopping on the other floors. Are there more of them hiding somewhere? Is this a
Yes.
distraction? Or worse?
Ah! No!
Are you okay?
I would not do that, dude.
It's not too bad for me, but hearing it suddenly must have been a huge shock for Jiro.
So they must know.
She's incapacitated.
It's a coordinated.
Ew, these guys are. I don't like them. They're creepy.
Now we can't tell where anyone is.
Phase 1's officially complete.
And we
Let's
got these
begin
bums.
Phase 2. Shouldn't keep our guests.
Why do we hold up? How did Shoji slip into the girly girl battle? Shoji accidentally slipped into the all girls showdown.
The first thing they did was counteract Jiro and Shoji's quirks.
They know everyone's quirks.
Perfectly
Kind of
suited for
unbeatable.
detecting enemy locations.
And why have I never noticed this fucking like ass holder thing on her before? I first noticed it in the OVA. Maybe I'm blind.
Let's move B.
I'm not positive, but it seems likely that they're trying to trap us
Does
here.
it just keep snacks in there?
Surround us and move into attack as a group.
Yes,
They're fucking multiplying, dude.
spy, waiting for the right moment to strike.
They're like elves too.
In that case, we have to fight! Wait, don't be reckless! Heartbeat!
Jiro's fucking dead. They fucking killed Jiro.
Ma'am.
Jiro!
Are you injured? They got my amp in my left ear.
Guys, you're supposed to be throwing fucking balls at people. Why are you killing people?
It's coming from the vents.
Phase
Uh,
3
this-
is
yo.
underway.
Sai students? I probably should be writing down these schools, but I don't care.
The temperature is steadily decreasing.
Yaoyorozu, make some fucking clothes. Sorry, guys. Lisa, I told you what I mean. I yell. I'm getting so hyped up. I start yelling.
Probably turned off the electricity as well. Here's a blanket for now.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I need to fucking beat these guys up. Someone needs to teach fucking Yaoyorozu how to use her powers. Sorry, I'm getting into it. Aw, so cute.
Those doors over there are the only ones we have left.
We could break through.
They're leading us.
They're definitely waiting on the other side. It's dangerous.
How did they manage?
How the fuck are we gonna get out of this? We're kind of fucked.
Do
A
Stay holed
4v20?
up in this room.
And they know what our powers
Do
are?
something about the cold. Otherwise, we'll be done for.
Yo, Momo, what if you made a bomb? We could blow the door to the emergency exit.
What if you made a fucking nuclear bomb?
And they likely knew we'd think about that. We just
If Yaoyorozu was with me, that would always be my solution. How are we gonna get out of this? Yaoyorozu, can you make a nuclear bomb?
have to figure out a solution.
Momo's
to
the leader, the
situation.
group leader.
With one ear
She's the
injured,
alpha of the
Jiro
group.
can't use her sound attacks to their fullest capacity. So what? Should we smash the wall to escape?
Hey, like, what's the limit of what she can make? Can she make like an invisibility cloak and copy Hagakure? Maybe Hagakure's butt-ass naked with us. Maybe this is a group of 5 and we didn't know.
Make some clay to seal off the vents. It looks like there are 8
You were
of them.
hesitating too much, Yaoyorozu.
I'm using a lot of my quirk, but right now, it's all I can do.
Miss Sai, Phase 3 has been completed.
Lovely. Now we just.
I
keep
don't
them
like
time.
these guys.
Yes, ma'am. The biggest problem.
And why does they have like a maid? Is that another student? Is she being bullied into doing this?
In order to fix that, the one named Yaoyorozu must utilize her power. Her quirk uses the lipids.
Yep. We're gonna tire her out. And then attack.
There's a finite limit to how much she can create. We'll make her exhaust her.
This
ability.
this girl is OP. I want her. We need her in UA.
My equation for success.
Seiyai Academy, Saiko Intelli, second year.
Intelli.
Her quirk, IQ.
Her quirk is she's smart.
Different brands of tea have different effects on her quirk.
Thanks. Thanks. I didn't know that. Very useful.
Quirk Yaoyorozu. It will be
Jesus
the beginning
Christ,
of
dude.
the end for you and your friends.
But you didn't think of this one thing, Intelli. Her name is really Intelli for intelligence.
You and your friends.
Hey, why aren't you making anything?
Yes! I got goosebumps! Come on, Yaoyorozu!
So many different ways I look at this situation.
We're fucked.
I get the same answer.
We're fucked and they're leading us to do this.
Until you can't create anything else.
Right. My quirk has many applications.
How is Yaoyorozu the only one not cold and she's wearing the least amount of clothing by far?
And once you're powerless, they'll march in. No doubt they could easily hit our targets.
Yes. So I can't use it. We'd just be playing right into their hands.
We just gonna sit here cold for the next fucking 3 hours? Come up with something.
But if we stay hiding in here, there's no possible way we'll pass the licensing exam.
Let's just
We
break
should
out.
just charge out that door and attack them head on.
I'm sure that such a smart enemy has predicted that we might do that.
Okay, fine, then what do we do?
Come on, think. How would Todoroki act in a time like
She got a crush on Todoroki, man.
Moria?
I know I'm hurt.
Nobody ever goes, what would Bakugo do?
In order to do that,
These guys are
in
actually
order to get
killing
my friends out of here.
Sue.
Everyone, please endure these conditions for a few more minutes.
No.
Hey, are you crazy? Just bear with me.
I'm looking, man.
Why headphones?
Warm her up. How are we gonna warm her up? Rub her, rub her. Why are we getting ass shots of Yaoyorozu? And why is she shitting things out?
Complicated. I'll just save enough lipids so
What
I
is
can
going
still move
on?
and make it as big as possible. Almost there.
Why is she so sexualized?
It's been almost 10 minutes since they were trapped in the room. It's probably about time.
Hey, she don't trust. Hey, look, maid girl don't trust Intelli. Don't have faith in her.
The headphones help, but the force is rattling my body!
It's fine. Keep holding. Jesus Christ, Sue.
Are you alright?
Please, everyone!
Surprised Sue is getting carried. Again, Shoji and Jiro are like lower tier characters, but I would put Sue in the same tier as Yaoyorozu on the importance scale, and she's getting hard carried.
All right.
Ball 'em. We're good. The 4 of them passed. Awesome.
No!
She's fucking dead. Is Yaoyorozu gonna have to 1v1?
Attack, not defend. It was a high-risk move. I can't believe a UA.
You're smart though. You ain't got any power.
But because of that, you can't fight now, can you? I may not pass, but I'll make sure you don't either.
Damn.
I can't give up now. Think of all the intensive training we've
Come
done.
on, someone save Yaoyorozu. I want the other ones to come in clutch too. Damn. Hey, smart.
You're struggling in vain!
You guys!
But why did you come back?
What do you
You
mean?
assumed that I'd already hit all 3 of her triggers.
You're a bum, and that's Yaoyorozu.
Damn, you should be thinking of yourselves, not your other classmates.
That might be how you roll, but not us.
Come on, we the
We're
goats. Come on, we work together.
She's our friend, which means we'd never leave her behind.
Shoji, get a one-liner in.
Don't give up.
Yeah. Shoji said a line.
Both of them! It's just like Midoriya said.
This episode is awesome.
How Class 1A is. We
Class
help
1B though, they
each
bombs.
other.
Yeah, you fucking boss around your people.
UA doesn't disappoint.
Hey, Kaminari, why'd you follow us?
I don't know, because you guys started running. I didn't want to end up alone. Where are we going?
Oh wow, people are with Bakugo? Did I know that they stuck?
There's a lot of people up there, so the three
So-
of us should...
Can I be honest? Kaminari's kind of a snake-ass bitch. He ain't rolling with his best friend Mineta anymore. He always hanging out with Kirishima.
What's going on?
What the crap? Did that really just happen?
All I know is that bastard looks like he's to blame.
Is Kirishima dead?
I'll kill him.
More examinees have passed. We're at 60 people.
Dude, you're strong. You're supposed to be passed by now.
We're running out of time. This is bad. What do we do?
Yeah, I knew we'd be in trouble if we got split.
Did I know that Kaminari and Kirishima were with Bakugo and I didn't pay attention? That's on me, my bad.
But it's not easy or efficient to go after moving targets, because after all, they'll be protected. Think about it. I wanted to first make sure that we trapped enough people for everyone in our class to pass. Then we'd use our bows only after they couldn't move anymore. Our class has a lot of people who excel in restraining groups, so I kinda thought it wouldn't be any trouble.
And then everyone bitch-ass walked away from me.
Doing target practice, they'd only be able to tell whether or not we were good shots. There's more to this test than I originally realized.
Listen, you guys.
Is she back?
Does it sound like they're getting closer?
We're fucking surrounded, dude.
Decoy. There's 3 of us,
Is
so we
I mean, I guess Ochako's
people.
can immobilize people, but I mean,
Sarah, let's do it.
come on, Sarah, let's go, man. Please don't get eliminated. I'm begging.
Trust Deku. He's pulled through enough times that I believe in him.
Now,
Toga's gonna pull the reverse later and fake Deku Ochako.
from Shiketsu.
Shishikura, did I get it right? Yeah, I did. Nice.
Why is that? Because each and every one of our movements is
He's
crowned
fucking
by the
murdered
legacy
30
and
students.
honor of our school. This
I'm ready to see Kaminari shine.
My eyes are dry and handsome, thank you!
Hey, maybe don't provoke this guy.
When has Bakugo never not provoked anyone?
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class is shameful. You act in ways that disgrace
Whatever, buddy. What even is your fucking power, dude?
Shut up!
Goo?
Obligation,
You turn people into
dignity.
goo and you can use goo?
You
I don't
just
know.
like to hear yourself talk.
Did he eat the goo fruit?
Show us with your actions, not your cheap words, if you can, beast. You're worst of all, Bakugo!
We got this. Come on. Come on. I have faith that Kaminari is gonna step up.
Seen as close as possible. Make them gather in one place.
Want some gum?
It's really a finger trap.
Eraser, are you actually worried?
No, I'm excited.
There's something I've realized after watching my students, in school and in the field.
When they're back up against the wall, they show up.
There are 2 people whose spirits have a big impact. They're not leaders or the most popular, and the 2 of them don't get along at all. Sometimes they seem like
I don't know.
However, before I knew it, their passion had spread to the rest of their peers.
I mean, I feel like Deku's passion has significantly spread way more than Bakugo's.
Center of it. I'm not worried, Joke. It's the opposite, actually. I can't wait to see what they'll do.
No. Well, I mean, we already got 4 people who passed, so nice, Shoji. Shoji and the gals. This needs to be a spinoff. Shoji and the gals.
I'm honored to have them as students.
He's a little softy, man. Oh wow.
My class 1A.
No, you little fucking softy. I loved that episode. It did it did the thing that I told you guys that I want so much. Look, this is just me, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I know the format of the show. We have arcs that are against the League of Villains, and then we have arcs that are, you know what I mean, more training, more in the school, more competitions, tournaments, whatever you want to describe them as. If you ask me what I would want, me personally, I would want the villain arcs to be the ones where Deku and Ochako and Todoroki and Bakugo and Tenya are big 5. I want those to be the ones where we get a lot of focus on them. But when it comes to the school aspect, when it comes to people getting stronger and all that, I want the other people to get focused. I want the other ones to sort of step up and have those big moments, those big inspirational, you know what I mean, highlights. And I got this episode. Yeah, obviously Yaoyorozu was the leader of her group and she did the most. And you guys know how much I love Yaoyorozu, a top 10 character in the show for me. But even then, like, I just love seeing those sort of weird groups together. They just, I don't know. I don't even have to describe it. The show just makes me fucking happy. It just makes me happy. It makes me excited. I love it so much, man. So we've got 5 people. 5 of our students have passed. Okay. 5 have passed. Obviously, Deku, Ochako definitely. So just for the prospect of Ochako and Toga can talk to each other, they're gonna have to pass. And maybe I'm getting delusional here, but because Sarah's with him, I gotta say Sarah's gonna pass too. So can Kirishima even pass? Like, this motherfucker, Shishikura, like, can he like undo that? Or I really want Kirishima to be in that form for the entire fucking rest of the show. I'm joking, obviously, but yeah, I feel like I feel like Shishikura would have to undo them, and I kind of feel like he wouldn't undo them if he was defeated. Not like forever. I just mean temporarily. He'd be like, nah, I'm not doing it until the competition ends. So I hope Kaminari steps up big time. You know, he's with a Titan, Bakugo, who's probably gonna steal the spotlight. But I want to see Kaminari get some stuff done. But these other students, like, I ain't seen none of my girl. You guys know my girl. I ain't seen none of my. The only girl who hasn't gotten any focus on the arc so far, Aoyama, Sato, Koda, Ojiro, Tokoyami, Agakure, Mineta, 7, right? Is that right? No? I don't know. We've got a decent amount, like a third of them left, that we haven't even seen at all. So I hope they step up, man. I hope they fucking step up. And I love this competition. Like, I really... I keep complimenting the competitions and how unique and how they really get people to use their powers, think outside the box. They sort of change over time, you know, throughout the competition. So you enter it and me, and not only just the characters, but the audience. You kind of go like, okay, oh, this is a simple thing. It's going to be straightforward. But no, as the competition goes on, there's like more layers and more ideas, more strategies, and it's really sort of adaptable, if that makes any sense. We didn't see any of Toga this episode, and I was looking through. I was trying to look for other members of the League of Villains this episode. And I don't think I saw any. I mean, well, we're the main villains of the episode. Jesus Christ, were you know, that girls' academy, and the only girl in the League of Villains is Toga. So I did not see anyone else. Maybe maybe fucking Twice was cross-dressing and I didn't see, but I don't think so. I love seeing these other people. And again, like, they're not main characters, you know what I mean? But seeing people like Yaorashi, I'm so bad with this name for some reason, Shishikura, you know, Shindo, I really like seeing them. Their powers are unique. That Todoroki had a great battle with some no-named bums, but they all had like interesting powers, and I think that shows a lot of care and effort into the story, in terms of like the fights for the creator of this, because, you know what I mean, we might not even see those fucking Power Rangers ass students ever again, but they were given actual like kind of OP, kind of really cool powers, and you know what I mean. It's like you didn't need to let them go that hard, but they did go hard. So do not know. We got 15 students left to pass. Come on, man. Some of these bums gotta slip in. But here's it, like I said last episode, I really hope that like our big three aren't the only ones who pass. That would be very disappointing for me. I don't know. Like, it's like all that the professional license does is it allows them to use their powers on the outside. It allows them to actually fight, you know, villains. So I like really. Some of the lower end, like, we're not going to follow fucking Hagakure on like a day trip to go defeat a villain. So she's probably not going to pass immediately. But people like Deku, like Bakugo, like Todoroki, like Ochako, I would think, and like Tenya, I would sort of assume that they have to. Tenya, that's the person I forgot. We hadn't seen Tenya at all. I was doing math. I was like, why do I only have 7 people? 8 people. Yeah, Tenya. So I don't know where the fuck Tenya is. But those big main characters, they sort of need to pass as soon as possible so that they can continue, you know, so they can escalate the story, if that makes any sense. So they can evolve it to do sort of battles with outside factors. I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. Dude, I love this show so much. You guys, I hate to be repetitive and I hate to say the exact same things, but like, you just watch me watch the show. I'm so happy. I'm like a little kid in a candy store. And that's one of my biggest compliments of My Hero 2. Like I say that, it's happy, it's funny, it's goofy, it's whatever. But there's also there's like inspirational moments, like that I'm like, yay, go friendship, you know what I mean? But like, there's also like, I'm like moments where I'm about to cry, moments where I'm, you know what I mean? Everything. There's moments I'm scared, like the last episode with the Toga stuff. I was scared, I was creeped out. I was like, what the fuck's going on? There's everything. This show is everything that you could want. Really. I love the final thing I'll talk about, because episodes like this, like, I don't really feel like they give me a lot to necessarily like theorize or like go on like 20-minute tangents about. Just more of like a happy, fun sort of, you know, exciting who's gonna pass sort of thing. But I love the Aizawa conversations too, and you guys know, like, Aizawa is another something. I think I've been saying I want to do it for a while now, but at the end of season 3, I'm 100% gonna do a top 10 characters list. Aizawa is probably going to make that list. I love him so much. He's that classic sort of like Bakugo in the sense. Bakugo is more like hot-headed, and Aizawa is more sort of quiet. But they both have that personality that's like that tough nut to crack. Like, they're a fucking big soft on the inside. But they're sort of, they're prickly. They're like cactuses. Cacti, if you will. It's not easy to just immediately enter their circle, their friendship. And, obviously with Joke saying, like, was so surprised at how he genuinely cares about his entirety of the class. Not that he was, like, abusive or didn't care about other people. You know what I mean? But, like, I feel like this is the first year that really has hit him in the feels, if that makes any sense. And I love seeing him sort of have these recollections, have this such strong belief in his students, to have such unwavering respect for people like Bakugo and Deku and their sort of mindsets, their goals, their motivational impacts on the other students. And I love that so much. I really do. And not only that, and just the specifics of Aizawa's character, but from a sort of joking, like, funny perspective, I love his interactions with Miss Joke. They're unique, and it's also like, it's something, again, I have to say this, and it's something that I really didn't expect going into the show. I think that My Hero Academia has some of the best world building I've ever seen, and to me, there's a huge difference. There's a difference between world building and the world, if that makes any sense. For me personally, I know a lot of people say that One Piece has the best world building of any story, and I quite honestly very strongly disagree with that. It has one of the best worlds, but the way that it builds the world, I don't think that it's the best. Like, builds as in, like, showcases to the audience, reveals new things, this, that. My Hero Academia does it really well. It feels so lived in. It feels so, like, like breathing humans who have interacted with people in the past and have gone through the same thing. Like, it feels like a really fleshed out society. And I really enjoy that aspect. You know what I mean? Like, it's why it's the My Hero Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes show, which I will be watching after I catch up to the main show. So probably not going to be for a little bit. And I know that it's a prequel, but I just want to wait. But a show like that, like, typically... No, let me tell you what, I watch all spin-offs, all prequels, all anything. Like, if I start a universe, I'm finishing the universe. But, most of the time, I don't necessarily have a lot of excitement, if that makes any sense, to do it. Like, I love The Walking Dead. With some of the spin-offs, some of the sequels, I don't really want to watch them. I'm going to watch them, and I might even like some of them, but I don't really want to watch them in the first place. Because the world is kind of the world building and all that. Something like My Hero, I cannot wait. I'm so excited to watch My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Like, I will, like, it's like cocaine. I will snort a line of anything that they want to give me in this universe. It's so good. And as I said, I think I said this in a past episode. I might have said it in a past episode, or I might have said it talking to my friend on the phone. I don't know, but to me, this is a show that, like, I could see this running forever. Not necessarily like the main sort of My Hero Academia storyline with Deku and all that, but I mean, me personally, I would want like a once a month little 20-minute special, like focusing on different members of Class 1A or Class 1B, sort of years after they graduate, like just doing like on a mission, like a fun mission. Hey, let's check up on what Kirishima's doing. Let's check up on what Monoma is doing. When Monoma actually becomes a grown-ass adult and it becomes mature, let's check up on what Monoma's doing. I could watch that forever, to be quite honest. So, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. Obviously, I'm loving this competition. I can't wait to hopefully see some more groups next episode. I want to see people step up. We saw Yaoyorozu in the spotlight. Todoroki stepped up. I want to see some more. So, if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. It really helps me out. I've got the Flying Factions on Patreon. I am a very far amount of episodes ahead by now. Check the YouTube comments to see the exact episode I'm on. And if you enjoy my content, please, 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 please subscribe. It really does help me out. You guys have a good one.